I know
he just got knocked out, right?
Yeah. He doesn't have a chin, and he has no skill, and he's stiff. And I love you, Anthony. We're friends. But I want to fight you. I will beat Canelo. I will beat a lot of people
now. But I pray that he comes out healthy. But I think Jake Paul because of youth.
Jake Paul's public call-out of Anthony Joshua has taken an unexpected turn after the two recently met and engaged in a heated exchange. Could this be setting the stage for a potential showdown between them? Interestingly, in Jake Paul's last fight, he competed within the required heavyweight limit, making a matchup with Anthony Joshua more plausible than ever. Their intense confrontation wasn't entirely spontaneous. Jake Paul had planned to stir things up before their airport meeting by calling out Joshua in advance, ensuring tensions were high when they finally crossed paths. Jake Paul wasted no time taunting Anthony Joshua over his loss to Daniel Dubois, even bringing a photo of Joshua's damaged face from the fight. Frustrated, Joshua tried to respond, but people quickly stepped in to prevent a clash. Meanwhile, Paul confidently claims that beating the former heavyweight champion would be easy if Joshua accepts the challenge.
Let it go.
6 months ago, Anthony Joshua lost his IBF title fight to Daniel Dubois, marking his fourth career defeat. Jake Paul, meanwhile, beat Mike Tyson by unanimous decision last November. Since then, he's called out big names like Canelo and Mayweather, now adding Joshua to the list. "I want to fight Anthony Joshua," Paul said on his *BS* podcast. "I know I'll beat him. He doesn't have a chin, no skill, and he's stiff. I love you, Anthony, but I want this fight." Polarizing American boxer and social media star Jake Paul shared a heartfelt moment with fans, proposing against the stunning backdrop of Street Lucia's iconic peak and mountains. A breathtaking photo captures Paul on one knee amid white flowers, rose petals, and candles, while Liram, dressed in flowing white, appears emotional. The engagement follows Paul's bold announcement about his next boxing move. In his latest podcast, he even hinted at a potential 2026 fight with British heavyweight Anthony Joshua, a former unified world champion with a 28-4 record, presenting a major challenge for Paul, who has mainly fought MMA fighters and non-traditional boxers.
I am due. Retired. I got you.
A Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua fight seems unlikely for now. Joshua hasn't fought since his knockout loss to Daniel Dubois in September and needs 8 weeks to recover from an injury. With Fury retired and Dubois chasing an undisputed title fight with Usyk, Joshua's IBF rematch is also on hold.
Absolutely. Very, very last one. Who wins? Jake Paul or Anthony Joshua?
Jake Paul.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. No, don't cut me off on that. No.
I won't do that to you.
I think it might happen weirdly.
Weirdly. I was starting to think this yesterday. I mean,
Fury and Dubois' promoter has reassured fans that Anthony Joshua won't be left without options. "We're making these fights happen," he told Sky Sports *, "Most of the top heavyweights are with us, and the door is wide open for Joshua. There's no rush. He'll decide in his own time, and I'm sure his team will fully support whatever he chooses."
5 calls at 7 o'clock yesterday morning. I thought it was that.
I listened to Jake Paul's clip, him talking about it, and all this stuff that comes out of Jake Paul's mouth, no one's surprised about it. He was that regardless of what people think, that situation with Canelo was at some point a real situation there.
No, I thought it, as soon as I went to Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, as soon as that had happened, I was saying to people, I had...
Queensberry Promotions, led by Frank Warren, features rising heavyweight contenders like WBO interim champion Joseph Parker and WBC interim champion Ajit Cabale, both potential future stars. With Alexander Usyk hinting at retirement after 2 more fights, Joshua could eventually face one of Warren's top fighters. At 35, Joshua has been speculated to follow Tyson Fury into retirement, potentially marking the end of a historic era in British heavyweight boxing. While Warren refrained from giving advice, he stated, "Joshua has nothing left to prove. That decision is entirely up to him."
You know them. I had Lewis Hart, Oscar Bevis, other people. I was talking to them around a table one day, and I was saying, "It'll be Canelo next. Watch, it will be Canelo next." He's pressing the flesh, because Anthony Joshua's not to be impolite to him, scratching his head.
He's been a great servant to British boxing, a 2-time world champion who filled arenas and rode a wave of success for years, Warren said. Even before the Dubois fight, he seemed back on track with 3 solid wins. In his last fight, Joshua showed heart, grit, and determination, but after a tough start, he just couldn't recover.
Could I play the game with that or not? I mean, the truth is, Anthony Joshua is far too big, far too powerful, far too young for Jake Paul. He's going to smash him. He's going to knock him the F out. But what a build-up that would be.
Right, we're going to leave it on
Take questions, but you want to say a few words?
Firstly, always brought your head high. We took a shot at success and we came short, unfortunately. We rolled the dice now for the 3rd time. 30 more title fights. Not everyone's been successful, but everyone's been fun and entertaining. We're trying to create history for British boxing, and I think we're doing that. And also, I appreciate all the press, media, the fans out there. I thank them for you guys. I'm sure you guys will let them know we appreciate it.
In front of a packed Wembley crowd, Daniel Dubois embraced the challenger's role despite holding the title. He started strong, landing a sharp right and pressing behind his powerful jab. Joshua responded with a heavy right, but Dubois fired back with a huge shot that dropped him. As Joshua tried to recover, Dubois stayed relentless, landing another big right and forcing him to hold on. Wembley fell silent as Dubois, looking confident and in control, snapped Joshua's head back with a stiff jab.
And probably you're asking, do I still want to continue fighting? Of course I want to continue fighting.
Yeah.
That's what I said is, we took a shot at success and we came up short. And what does that mean now? We're going to run away. We're going to live to fight another day. And that's what I'm a warrior. And also, before I finish, we have to give credit to our opponent. Even though when I signed up to fight opponents, I don't really...
Dubois' jab was key, timing and outlanding Joshua in exchanges. Late in the 2nd, he took a shot after overreaching but stayed in control. In the 3rd, Dubois pressed forward with double jabs and a clean right. Joshua tried to recover, looking for his signature uppercut, but Dubois overwhelmed him. As Joshua's legs wobbled, he retreated to the ropes, where Dubois unleashed a relentless assault. A glove touched the canvas, triggering a count, but the referee let it continue. Dubois didn't let up.
But now it's time. I take my hat to him and say well done to this team. And also thank you to my team as well for the way they prepared me. There was a few mistakes in there, but that's the name of the game. Fine margins can cost you at the top level. So thank you.
Goes to war, basically with no legs, and finds a way back into the fight, and then walks onto one. So it's heavyweight boxing, and that's the dangers of this fight. We said before, you know, Frank was talking about Hagler Hearns. I mean, you know, it takes a lot of beating that kind of fight, but it was a thriller. And you know, we just felt that maybe the tide was about to change, but you have to give them credit. I'm going to pass the mic to AJ. I've explained you wanted to come and do this. I told you not to, but you wanted to do it.
I heard Logan say use the jab more. Do you want to see him use the jab more?
Of course, it's the most important punch in boxing. And you got a guy that's slow, sitting there stagnant, use that jab, break him down.
Thanks, good luck.
And there is, you know what, I do have to say, it is 16 more punches than any other 58-year-old has landed in boxing.
You better believe it.
Going to face Mike Tyson. Wanting to see more action. He just landed the over. The first round, he's Jake Paul, 12 of 53, 23%. Tyson coming out aggressively.
They keep messing with that mouthpiece.
That hook. Triple important task, all referees do, but Mike Tyson taking.
Paul, look down and come over with the overhand right. You better believe it.
And there is, you know what?